Good evening, YouTube land. This is Hackers Prime. Thanks for tuning in. This is about the approximate time when I had my accident 1 year ago on January 25th, 2021. So yeah, tonight marks a year that it happened. Control Alt deleted an entire week prior to the accident, so I don't remember anything from the 18th to the 25th. I remember my brother AJ getting into an accident a week before the 18th to the 11th on a Sunday night, I believe. I don't remember much. Even like the whole accident itself, I don't remember anything except for when I woke up. But ever since I did wake up, I do understand what it means to cherish the sunrise. Something that I've seen every single day waking up at the hospital. I was lucky enough to have that view. And had it at both hospitals that I was at, actually. And I get to see it every day when I come to the gym in the morning, because I usually come at 4 or 5 a.m. and leave about 6, 7 a.m. But yeah, I got a little script right here, so bear with me. Tomorrow I'm gonna attempt to call the officer and thank him, because I do have his contact information, and I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know if he's gonna answer, but it like makes me feel like I'm falling off the giant drop just thinking about calling him. But I think he deserves to know that he did save my life, and to tell him thank you. You know, it's the very least I could do, honestly. When I went into the hospital, I was 400 pounds. When I woke up from my coma, I was 240. I used to be able to move a lot of weight. I was a big boy, yeah, but I used to move a lot of weight. When I woke up, I couldn't even move my arms, my legs, nothing. Couldn't move my back, could barely move my neck side to side. Bear with me, because I am on the bike. Also at the YMCA, second time today. But it's crazy to think how far I've come since I woke up, like not being able to do anything, not being able to move, waking up with a tube in my throat, waking up and being fed through my nose. Just insane to think about. I don't know. Learning how to do everything again, you know, like from writing to eating, and just moving my fingers, and learning how to use a little paper clip, or not a paper clip, you know, clothespin, little things like that. When I started physical therapy, couldn't even use a 1 pound weight. That thing was so heavy, 1 pound weight, so heavy, a little pink weight too, silly. But it's just crazy to think about. Now I can walk, still have troubles walking, still have troubles, you know, standing for long periods of time. So I'm still coming to the gym on a regular basis to get all that basic strength in. Today I came this morning specifically to work on my legs, because I don't know if today was the day I just felt like I didn't want to take the legs for granted, so I owed it to myself to do that, at least work out, you know? Make sure that this day isn't something that's forgotten, not in celebration, but in remembrance. But saying that I'm thankful every time is a complete understatement. Some things happen easier than others, but I've had an extreme amount of support. An extreme amount of support from me personally. But also there was an extreme amount of support for my family when all this went down. And a lot of good people took care of my family, and that was probably the most beautiful thing. Everyone taking care of them while I was over in the situation I was in. I feel bad for putting everybody through, but I put them through, especially my parents and my woman and my kids. But I'm here, and I'm gonna try to keep kicking ass more than I ever did before. And all this titanium ain't gonna go to waste. Still got a couple surgeries to endure. I got 2 hernias. I currently do not have a right oblique. All that's holding my intestines in on my right side above my pelvis is my skin. I have a pretty gnarly abdominal hernia too, in the front and center, upper abdominal. Gotta use a belly band to hold everything together, hold it in. It hurts on a regular basis. I'm usually at a consistent 2 on the pain scale at all times. And sometimes a 1, sometimes a 7, but never a 0, I can tell you that much. We're gonna get there though. Hopefully one day it'll get there. But What else do I got? When I woke up, I was grateful that I was the only one in that fucking vehicle, and the only one in an accident. There was no other vehicles, there was no other bodies with me. I was the only one. It's the first thing I asked when I woke up. I do recall that. And, oh man, just the thought of me having somebody else with me, because when I woke up, I knew that I was in an accident. And the worst part of it all was I couldn't ask, because I couldn't talk. I couldn't say anything. I couldn't speak. So when they found me and, they seen me waking up, that's the first thing I was trying to ask, trying to say. And after about what felt like an hour, I was finally able to communicate that. And after that stress left my mind that I knew I was the only one, the second thing that was in my head was liberation, freedom. Freedom from everything that held me back before. Just being a sloth, being a glutton. Things that always just kept me down from, getting to that potential that you can have. It sucks that it had to take this much, but I guess being an Aries, hard-headed, stubborn person is what the fuck you get. But here I am, being an Aries, hard-headed, stubborn person, and I asked to get myself out of the hospital. They did not recommend me coming home, but little tidbit, once I learned how to wipe my ass after I was in the hospital for about 3 months, I was like, Mama, I'm coming home. So that's what happened. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, not too much else. But more about that relinquishing feeling, and more about what I felt in my coma, because I was there. I was conscious during my coma. Maybe not in this physical realm right here, but I was there. I was in astral planes. I was on the great beyond. I was in purgatory, and I'm not saying those are all different names. I'm saying they're all different places. So I don't know, kind of a weird experience to have all that happening while you're in a coma. But I'll talk about that in later videos, and more about how it's kind of reformatting my mind, and it's kind of what that hashtag reformatted is going about. Changing myself as a person, changing myself as an individual for the better. But yeah, like I said, this is just a remembrance video. Nothing to celebrate, just something to remember that, dude, you almost didn't have it anymore. So make sure you don't forget. Don't take it for granted. I'm thankful I came home, and I'm thankful I was able to see all my little ones today. Got to see my baby girl, Demi, last weekend. So much love, everyone. Keep tuning in. I'll keep making shorts. Keep playing with my Transformers. Keep tuning in at the gym, making little cooking shorts. So you'll see what's up. Much love to everyone. Until all are one.